Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. You will be surprised and blessed. That's what I heard just now before I started this reading. And today you may choose from those two piles, two candles, pile 1 or pile 2. And we will see why you will be surprised and blessed at the same time. What's going to happen, what's coming ahead, what you need to be aware of. I never look too far within a month or two, but I feel this reading is going to be even closer. I feel the energy is very like current energy, current or upcoming very soon. Or you may watch two piles, maybe from both piles you will have messages for you. Pile number 1 and 2, maybe you pile 1 and 2. For some reason I want to say it that way. If you are pile 1 and 2, please comment down below and maybe put a heart next to it. You can say I'm pile 1 and 2. Again, I'm already channeling, not sure why am I saying all of that, but I guess it's needed. So let's start with pile number 1. Hello pile 1, which is the blue candle. Let's see why you will be surprised and blessed at the same time. What's going to happen, what's coming ahead, what you need to know. Pile 1, don't be afraid. You may right now feel discouraged or stressed about something, or maybe things are not going exactly the way you want them, or maybe you don't know why you're upset or why you are worrying. But here, for some of you, you just need a certain cleansing and you'll be okay. For others, it's just some energy was too dense, that needs to just, go away, and you need to start fresh again. Just have a cup of tea, maybe chamomile tea, something that will relax you. Of course not if you drive or work, but by the end of the day, to relax, make yourself a nice, I don't know, bath, or as I said, drink something that will calm you down. You just need to withdraw this energy that you currently may experience. If not, just ignore this information and continue watching. Pile 1, did you know, you will be surprised, did you know how many people are cheering for you here, or waiting for your success? Maybe you always thought about the people that didn't want your success, or maybe they showed themselves that way. Maybe you have people that around you that don't wish you well, or jealous, or they just don't like you maybe, and you more were concentrated on those people. But for some reason, I want to talk about the people that actually on your side, and you're not always noticing them. I see for some it's family members, maybe parents, maybe brothers and sisters, maybe best friends, maybe loved ones, maybe your children. But you do have right now more support, or will have soon, coming from people that care for you rather than people that don't like you. And actually this love that's around you that you may not recognize, I sense that you may not recognize the good around you. You more concentrated on the bad, or on something that concerns you or bothers you. So this will change soon. You will see more support, or because the reading is about you will be blessed, right? Surprised and blessed, that something good is happening soon in your life, some very nice event or wish of yours, right? And you will be surprised that there are people around you that will really be happy for you. And that's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a personal surprise. You, for instance, how I see it in your reading, pile 1, like you finally got, maybe you wanted to buy a house and you struggled with it, and you finally telling to your friends or family members that you got what you wanted, and the way they will react, it's going to be so authentic, so generous, and they will really be truly happy for you. And for some of you, they may even say, wow, I always knew you'll do fine, but you really exceeded my expectations. Or some good event will happen in your life, or some change that you waited for. Maybe you thought nobody cares, but there are people that care for you or will be caring for you. So one of your successes will be noticed, and you will see the happiness of other people that you got what you will get. Another thing I want to say, for some of you, if you feeling upset about love situation, I see that your cup is dripping. Please put yourself together. Right now you need to be more into energy of a full cup, not an empty cup. Because again, whatever expecting you needs your positive vibe, needs your and yes, it's difficult to stay positive when things are not looking great, right? But this is only a sign. If you look around and you don't understand, like nothing's going your way, or you look around and you're like, wow, something's off, something's not right, it shouldn't be that way, you're right. Because currently your energy is shifting, or your environment is shifting, but your sadness or worries, they didn't shift yet to the vibe that's about to come to you. So please put yourself together, try to comfort yourself as much as you can, take care of yourself, nurture yourself, because something good is coming. You will be surprised and blessed about it, but you cannot just be like that. You need to put yourself back to feeling content again, happy again, even if it's just you and nobody else is there to support you right now. I hear it's required. The universe said it's required right now to continue going as you already have, you already have the wish that you want, or something that's about to come. You will be surprised that someone, or I see somebody will knock your door, give you something. Maybe it's a letter, notification, some upgrade about something, some notice. Certain notice is coming. It's news. It's I hear news of your personal progression towards your future, or you will be notified about the upcoming events of your life, whatever it means to you guys. Could be in the form of an email. Doesn't mean that somebody needs to knock your door, but for some there will be like some note at your door or in your mail, or it's just news from somebody you know. Okay, for some of you, you maybe forgot. Okay, couple things. For some of you, you maybe forgot either to pay a certain bill, or to resolve some, bill or something that maybe you need to call somewhere to resolve this. For others of you, one of your, I don't know why this comes that way, but imagine that you have to pay something. It's not big, it's small maybe. But instead of this pay, you will be paying for something else, which is a good thing. Like you will be switching something. Maybe you're gonna switch your phone. Maybe you're gonna buy a new phone, and instead of paying for the old one, you're gonna, I don't know how it works. You can just, it could be that. Or you're gonna change your it's something about your bills and what you pay usually. It's gonna change. Something will be changing here. But it's not gonna take anything from you, or it's just gonna be a certain exchange. Or maybe you were thinking to change your the company of whatever it is, guys. I don't know. Maybe you're not gonna go to the same gym anymore. You're gonna switch for another one. That could be as simple as that. You will be surprised and blessed at the same time. That's the main idea of this reading. And here I'm gonna talk about you will be surprised that someone lost something. It's not you. Oh, okay. Pile one. Wow, this is strong. You will be surprised and feeling blessed because something you didn't get recently right now going down the hill, and you're looking at it from above and you're looking at, wow, I could have been there. I could have failed there. If I it's like, for instance, you wanted to open a business in a certain area, and then somebody's, you hear in the news that this area was completely reconstructed, and if your business was there, your business will go down. Or the job that you didn't receive, something happened to this business. This is the simplest example. It could be literally anything. It's like you're gonna look somewhere and say, wow, good thing I wasn't there at the moment. And you're gonna be surprised and blessed. Some of you, remember, this is a general reading. Okay, another energy comes to me is someone is coming at the right time. Not just at the right time, at the exactly time when you will need them for something. And that it doesn't mean that you want to use someone or something like that. I don't know who this person is. Is this your friend? Is this your admirer? Is this your father, mother? Is this your loved one? I don't know who they are, but they are coming exactly when you need them. I don't know, maybe their advice will be needed. Maybe they will help you with some task or something that you cannot do yourself. They may suddenly text you, even a person that you didn't speak for a while, and they suddenly text you and you're like, wow, they texted me and I know that they know something about what I need right now. It's a great opportunity for me to ask them about this or that. And this person gratefully will help you. You will be surprised and blessed. You're gonna say, wow, this is a miracle, but in reality, or like a coincidence, but it's not. Nothing is a coincidence in this life. Some person, yeah. They will appear or reappear out of nowhere. It's the second time I burned myself with the wax, and I want to tell you, pile number one, you have too much of anxiety or worries that things will not go right. You have to stop this, pile one. You have too many fears here, or doubts. Those doubts are not doing you any good. Okay, for some of you, your person, somebody that you care for or love, will soon tell you those words. My love is here and not going anywhere, or my feelings did not go anywhere. Somebody wants to give you a message here that their feelings or their emotions or that they care for you, it's still there. Somebody wants to remind you of their feelings currently. Okay, some of you doing very little steps towards towards a certain idea that you have in mind. Imagine you have in mind a certain idea, and this idea requires certain steps, and at the same time it needs to be in a secret. Now you feel like you don't have to, or you don't want to tell everyone about this idea. I see you making those little steps. Let me see, I want to show it like that. Wow, you know what I just seen? Some of you working on something here, right? Maybe even during nighttime, or where there is no light, or like quietly at night in the dark, or so nobody will see. This is very specific for someone, right? You're working on something, you not telling everyone, not that you don't trust that people will, you know, somehow jinx it, whatever you do, or they're not gonna understand you. It's like you mind your business, you're doing something in a very quiet mode. Maybe you are at the computer creating something amazing. And I want to tell you, whatever you create in this amazing thing is going to be I hear viral, or it's gonna blow up in a good way. For those people who right now quietly doing something that nobody knows about. And if you would tell about this now to people, they wouldn't understand. It's like you cannot understand what a person is making. Imagine you're gonna make a dress or put together the pieces, right? People wouldn't understand what you're making unless you wear it or unless it's done. The same thing is here. Same thing is here. You making something that unless it's completely done, it wouldn't be accepted by society maybe, or it wouldn't be successful. But let me tell you, this will be successful. What will surprise you and what will be a blessing is something that you create will be so successful that I would say continue doing what you do in pile one. If you really do this idea eventually will blow up. And again, remember, this is a general reading, but this is if you feel connected to what I'm saying right now, it's most likely this information is for you. A secret invention, I hear. Wow. Well, if you see something else in this image, this will be your personal understanding of things. I do see a puppy, or yeah, over here, kind of crying. Listen, do you have a friend that could be worrying about you, or could be worrying that Maybe you're not speaking in no speaking terms. Somebody could be crying over you here. Just for some. Crying over you. They upset. Anyways, that's what I had for you today, pile number 1. Let me know in comments, and I'm going for pile 2. Hello, pile 2, whoever chose the pink and yellow color. Let's look at you. You will be surprised soon and blessed. What is this about? Pile number 2. You will be surprised that someone puts their nose into your business without asking you. Some person will maybe even do something for you without asking, do you really need it or want it? Or is this okay with you? You will be surprised. Wow, okay, pile 2. You will be surprised that some person around you, could be even at your work, let's call them friend or somebody around you, right? Maybe somebody will ask them something and they will say, oh, I know pile 2 would say yes to this or would say no to this. And then later on you realize that they made a certain decision for you, or they said something or done something looks like for you, but it wasn't, it was kind of against your will, or you didn't want them to do this. You at least wanted them to ask you. And let me tell you, this person number 1 could be jealous of you, could be want to be like you, or I sense a fake person. And you will be not just surprised but blessed that you found this out earlier than, it's better earlier than never, right? So it will even make you smile at a certain point, and you're gonna say, wow, this person definitely is not needed in my environment. I don't need them, and thank God, they showed themselves. What else about soon? I see people sitting at a certain table, or it's not even if it's a bar table. It's not an actual like restaurant bar. Even if it is, this is not in the hours where the restaurant is working, right? And people create something with their hands. Maybe you belong to a certain group that creates something. Maybe it's an art class or something you will be doing together with a certain group. And this is going to be a very healing environment. And you may even meet your new friend there, new best friend in this environment. But you will be doing something together. Okay, I also hear you being surprised by your own actions. I hear you saying, for some of you, what was I thinking by, what was I thinking with doing what I was doing, or with making this decision? It wasn't worth it. But you're not feeling upset about it. You actually feeling relieved. Imagine you were investing in something, your time, your energy. Maybe you were helping someone. And then you're like, wow, I just realized I don't really have to do it anymore. Or I don't have to be invested in this anymore. What was I thinking? I could have spent this time on something else that I can do for myself or for others. And it's like you free. You feel relieved. It's a feeling of relief of not being involved in this anymore or investing in this anymore. Basically, you're gonna drop something for good. Some of you will have a calling or an insight from the universe. I see you walking. You walking, somebody will be wearing heels, others will just be dressed somehow. Either you're gonna go, if you have a dress code at work, it may work like that. Or you're just gonna go from, coming from work. If you don't work, it could be just you were doing something, you working, and suddenly this calling inside idea comes to you. It's very, very random. It's not related to any of thoughts that you had recently. It's not related to any people that you were talking to recently or thinking of recently. It's such a random thought, idea, or just such a random knowledge that you cannot address it to yourself in a way where, okay, I was thinking about it and that's why it came to me. I was worrying about it and that's why it came to me. No, it's going to be so random that you will realize that this is not just an idea. You didn't just make it up. It was sent from God, from the universe, from the higher sources. Some of you, if you have headaches lately, please take care of your health. Make certain schedule for yourself, maybe sleep better or do something to sleep better. For some of you, you may have some headaches. It's just random information that's coming through. Okay, what will you be surprised about and what will be a blessing? I see that someone wants to give you something. You're not expecting this from this person, or they shouldn't even do this. It's not somebody who you would expect something like that. But I hear somebody wants to give just like that. To give to you. It could be in any form. Somebody would surprise you with giving you something, presenting you something, buying you something, and you're gonna say, wow, that was so generous of them. What you're gonna feel is how honest it was. You're not gonna think after that, oh, why is this person doing this? Are they into me, or they want something in return? You will not even have those thoughts. You're just gonna know 100% that this person just gave just because they felt like it. It doesn't matter how they feel about you. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a person wants to give. I want to tell you, pile number 2, several people will surprise you. And I even heard during this month, whenever you watch this reading, through other people, that's how the universe wants to give you. through other people's hands. And people will naturally would like to help you. If it didn't happen before, that will really surprise you. How people would just want to be nice to you, just want to give you something, just want to gift you something. Lots of generosity is coming. So be grateful every day for your life, for yourself. I just heard for your freedom of speech, freedom of, of being who you want to be. And somehow the universe will show you this gratitude through other people. Okay, for some of you, in the beginning of the month, whichever month you're watching, your concentration will be on one thing, on a certain thing. And then in the second half of the month, your concentration will be completely somewhere else. And when you look back at how your month started, you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna say, wow, I feel like it was like 5 months, 6 months ago when I was concentrated on certain thing. If only I knew that my energy will go somewhere else, or it wouldn't be my concern anymore, I would never put so much effort and energy into it, whatever it means to you. So your concentration will shift completely by the end of the month. And you will be surprised and blessed and gonna say, wow, it looks like I did so much, or so many things happened already, good things, that it seems like a year passed by. When was this moment when I was concentrated on, concerned about this thing, whatever it is? I have already this and that coming up, and if only I knew that all of those events will be happening to me, I would never care that much. So reserve your energy, Pao Tzu, for something bigger, for something better, for something more important. Well, this is why this is because a new road has opened to you. You go in a completely different way now. You're not gonna have to deal with things that you dealt with before. It's like the universe is shifting you completely in another direction, and it's like you avoiding all of that you worried about before, because you are in a new direction. For some of you, you literally maybe change your workplace, and whatever happened there, all this chaos that you were part of, you're not a part of it anymore, for good. If you love your job or you care for your job, it's not for you. I'm not seeing here you lost something or you worry about something. This is for people who actually want it, or they don't mind doing something else. A huge shift is happening here. You don't even know about this, Pile 2, or you may feel it, but you don't see it on the outside yet. You may feel that energies are coming, something's shifting, something's going on behind the scenes. You know how I see it? Like, imagine when a director or people that create a movie or a show, right? First they make a scenario, and then they look for actors who will play this, right? So somebody already makes a scenario, not somebody, God, of course. I mean, the scenario is already happening It just didn't apply to your life yet, but it's coming very soon. Pile number 2. It's like within 1 month you're already gonna see the first scene of your life movie, right? It even reminds me when you start watching a certain show, the first episode usually called pilot, I think. It's like a beginning of something, right? Something definitely is brewing here, shifting here. You don't see this coming. You don't know how it will come. You don't understand the idea. You don't understand the idea. For you, pile 2, for some reason I wanna open one card. You don't understand the idea of what? Of the shift. And look, dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Definitely a certain change that you're not used to. But I don't feel this is straightforward when you're gonna change your diet, even though for some you will be changing the way you eat. But for most of you it's not about your diet. It's about a change that will bring you to a completely new life. Continue going, pile 2. Because something good is coming. The universe created for you a new chapter in your life. It's just the episode didn't start yet. Wow, this is so interesting. Anyways, that's what I had for you today, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in my other videos. Bye bye.